Hey my friends, Liam here. We're going to go over the deadlift today. So there's two rules that are important and essential for safety, okay? So it's worth listening, and that is back flat, so back flat, and then bar close to your body. So if your back is flat and the weight is close to your body, you're safe. So let's address those two. So number one, my back is flat. I don't want to be here. We actually call this the pooping dog position. And I also don't want to be overextending at the bottom, which is a little tougher to see. All right, so my back is flat. Rule number two, bar close. I want this bar right up against my legs. So for example, if the weight was out here and I tried to pick it up, my back would be exposed. Fix it, cut it in half, my back's still exposed. So we want to keep this bar as close to our shins as possible. All right, so those are the two main rules. The third rule is, it's also very important, and that is you want to build tension before you even go. So in other words, I want to use this bar as like a counterbalance or anchor to pull myself down and create real tension before I lift. All right, so those are the three most important things: back flat, bar close, and tension. Once I have those three, I go to the knee, squeeze through. Bow to the knee. Once I get to the knee, that's when I bend my knee. Now, in the starting position, we call this the starting position, I want my shoulders above my hips and my hips above my knees. So 1, 2, 3. From there, I want to push into the floor, and when I do so, nothing moves in my upper body. I push into the floor. So nothing in my upper body moves except for the push into the floor. That's important. So if I don't do that, it looks something like, I get pulled down and then I go. So we want to make sure we get tight, push into the floor. Once I pass my knee, just squeeze through and you have the lift. But then we have to go down again. I do the exact opposite. Bow to the knee. Once I pass my knee, then I can squat. So remember, all the change happens once we get to the knee. Push to the floor. Once I get to the knee, stand tall. Bow, send my hips back. Once I get to the knee, I can squat. So in summation, keep the bar close to your body. Keep your back flat. I want to build tension before I pick up the bar, feel tightness, everything gets tight, tight, tight. I don't want to be loose. And then I push into the floor, squeeze through. Bow to the knee, bend the knee. Now the last thing I'll say about the deadlift is it's a hard lift to practice on your own. So, of course, we'd love for it to be here, but if you are interested in learning more about the deadlift, I would definitely, yes, watch this video, but also talk to an experienced coach who knows how to deadlift well. Because it's an important lift, it's a great lift, you see it in everyday life, but it's also one you don't want to mess up, okay? Back flat, bar close, build tension, and we're good.